Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading on all 12 signs. We're going to take a look at what is shifting in your love life. We're going to see your current energy, what's shifting, like the shakeup, and then third, we're going to see what you don't see coming. So let's get into the video. Hi, Aries. Okay. So let's get into the video. So let's see what is shifting in your love life. We're going to view your present energy first, incoming shift, the shakeup, and then what you don't see coming. So let's see. What's Aries' present energy? What's going on in their love life currently? Ooh. Oof. Okay, Aries. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're still handling things. You're resilient. This could have been some sort of betrayal or ending that you're going through. I feel like you are persevering through. What is this Ten of Swords? Tell me that. Give me one more on this Ten of Swords. The Ace of Cups reversed. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Aries. I mean, that sucks. You could be feeling, a crazy emotional loss for someone. But I feel like you're doing good with this energy here. The Nine of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot. It's like you're determined to overcome this. You're sort of like, I don't want to say you've given up, because that's certainly not it. It's almost like you're just like, you threw your hands in the air and you're like, you know what? That's fine. Like, God has a bigger plan for me, or, this just wasn't it. Like, maybe you didn't feel happy in a long time. I mean, I feel like you do miss this person, whatever you're going through. But I don't feel like you're really letting it affect you that much. Or if you are hurting like on the inside, I feel like you're outside. I feel like nobody would be able to tell how much it is truly hurting you. So I think that's awesome. What is this incoming shift for Aries? What is this incoming shift? Okay. So if you were in a period of being sort of, okay, either you or this person. So if you are dealing with somebody that was in this period of sort of like holding back their energy or something like that, I feel like you're going to get an impulsive message. And with that Hierophant, it's almost like you both are on the same page morally. It might be some sort of higher level of commitment here. What is the Page of Wands reversed? The Tower reversed. It's almost like somebody doesn't want a Tower moment with you, so they send something like impulsive or a little hasty or something like that. They come in pretty quickly, and it might be like, whoa, what is this? Okay, let's see what you don't see coming. So what does Aries not see coming? I'm gonna move these up, Aries. I am not like a neat and organized tarot reader. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So if you are one of those people who are like, oh, I like when the cards are like all clean. Sorry, not your girl, not your reader. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a call. Okay. So, what you don't see coming. Oof. What's that High Priestess? Oof. Okay. Is that Aries? What you don't see coming. Who's this Queen of Wands? Reversed. The Knight of Wands. Give me one more on that Queen of Wands. Who is this? Okay, Aries, you could have a choice between two here. You could have a choice between an Emperor archetype and then maybe more of a Knight of Wands energy here. Because if you see, it's like the Two of Swords, Knight of Wands, and then the Emperor. So it's like, you know, it's like you have a choice to make here. I almost feel like you're going to be overwhelmed by this. Or if you're only dealing with one person, this Emperor could do something to make you jealous at some sort of party or gathering or something like that, and it causes some sort of division or you two to not be on the same page. I did fix my camera settings today, so I'm really hoping this is less blurry, but I just don't know if it is. Is this less blurry or is it more blurry? I made it so we just wouldn't have the blur effect. Is that less blurry? Did I fix it? Oh, I swear, me and like technology. Okay, so let's pull some angel oracles to close out the reading. I hope that made sense to you though, Aries. I hope you got something from that. What does Aries need to know? Give me 2 cards. Playfulness, okay. And new love. I feel like you're gonna have a choice between 2. Either that or you're gonna have something renewed with a past person. But I don't think so. I think you have a choice here to make between this Emperor and this Knight of Wands. And I think you should choose the Emperor. Ooh, ooh, ooh la la. But that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it. And I am accepting personal readings. Information is down in the description box below. I'm going to move on to Taurus now. Hi, Taurus. So we're going to see what's shifting in your love life. Present energy, incoming shift, and what you don't see coming. So let's see what's going on in your present energy. So for love, I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. There must be somebody outside. For your present energy of the High Priestess, the Magician reversed, and the World. Orzo! I'm sorry. So I feel like you're keeping quite silent right now. You might feel like there is just something that's being blocked, or you just can't create it at this current moment. I do feel like you're coming up on some sort of completion here with this World, and it's in a positive way. It's in a very like accomplished way. What is the incoming shift for Taurus? Okay, so we do have an offer of some sort by maybe a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. We also have Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces. It says on this card that this is Pisces energy, but it could be any water sign really. So I see you having some sort of offer. The Hierophant also wanted to come out. So I see there's somebody here that, what is the Judgment reversed? I mean, they're offering you something, but it's almost in this like, it's almost like they doubt themselves. So maybe this is the person that you were dealing with up here as well, especially underneath of that Magician reversed. With the Judgment reversed, they could have some sort of self-doubt or just some sort of lack of self-awareness in some way. But they do want to offer you some sort of new beginning. They want to get on the same page with you, collaborate in some way. But then I have the Queen of Cups reversed, the King of Wands reversed. So I feel like the feminine doesn't trust this and the masculine can sort of still be in his ego. What is the Knight of Cups? The Death. So there is some sort of major change here. The Sun. I feel like this will bring in a lot of happiness, whatever the shakeup is. Oh, shoot. But with the Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, and then the Temperance reverse, there could still be some sort of imbalance here in a relationship or a family dynamic. Somebody does want to offer you love here. This is very like watery, and a lot of majors, a lot of major arcanas here. So I feel like whatever is shifting, it's going to be around for a while. Especially since you're closing out some sort of cycle with that World card. So I feel like you're on to like a new cycle with this person, or maybe a new person. Could be a new person as well. Maybe it's a new person and they sort of doubt something because they don't know if you're single. You know, it could be as as simple as that, Taurus. Okay. So what's coming that Taurus doesn't see? What don't you see coming? I'm pretty sure the Lovers wanted to come out in upright, but I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we'll take it reversed. Was that supposed to be reversed or upright, Spirit? Reversed. Okay. So what you don't see coming is there's still some sort of disharmony here, which we saw that a little bit with this Judgment reverse. I don't like this Judgment reversed. I'm sorry. I don't. This energy is very like in and out, very passionate, sure, but it's like somebody here, or maybe you, are still holding grudges about something. And there's just some sort of imbalance or disharmony here. It has to do with the past. What's the Lovers reversed? Was that supposed to be upright? Nope, the reverse. Yeah, there's just some sort of repetitive cycles here, or somebody is clinging to control in some way when in reality they don't really have control over any of it. The Star reversed. I meant to turn that light on and I completely forgot, so I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like just someone feels hopeless. There's like a lack of faith here, which makes sense with the Magician reversed and the Judgment reversed. So maybe somebody's offering you something, but maybe you're feminine and you don't really trust it, and they can tell that, and then they sort of get in their ego because it's really what they want. But it's like, well, how do I create this if it's, you know, but maybe this person's given you a reason to not trust them, you know? Sort of want to pull a couple of these for Taurus. We have soulmate and stay optimistic about your love life. So you could be dealing with a soulmate. At the bottom, let your friends help you. But that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to do a personal reading with me, the information is down in the description box below. I will see you on the next reading. Gonna move on to Gemini. Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a reading for you today on what's shifting in your love life, present energy, incoming shift, and then what you don't see coming. So let's see your present energy in love. What's going on for Gemini currently in their love life? Okay, so you have Capricorn, Cancer. So what is currently happening is you're currently moving on from something that was some sort of codependent or toxic connection. You don't see a way forward. You're pretty much directionless at this point when it comes to this connection. And I feel like you're moving on. You're accepting some sort of lessons that you've learned, but you're just not interested in. I feel like this could have been kind of draining for you in some way. What is the incoming shift for Gemini, please, Spirit? So we have the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Wands reversed. So the incoming shift. It's not pretty, Gemini. Incoming shift, I mean, this person could stop talking to you. You could stop talking to them. You could feel a little trapped or a little, helpless, limited in some way. You could just feel like lack of support from this person or feel unwelcome. Or maybe this is them, if this is them, switch the roles. But this could sort of come out of nowhere. What is this Eight of Swords? The Lover's reverse. Something about some sort of disharmony, some sort of detachment, you might just feel like, you can't do anything right or you can't do anything to fix the connection. But the Eight of Swords is all in your head, so. I feel like that's really gonna. Okay. What does Gemini not see coming? Oh my goodness, beautiful. Okay, I feel like with that Ten of Pentacles, sheesh, you could get like your dream job. You could get a new house, a new car, some sort of it could be something to do with family, yes, of course. Some sort of legacy, and it moves quite fast. What's that, High Priestess? I feel like your higher power is telling you to not take action towards something because deep down in you, you know that there is something else meant for you that is just 100 times better. What is that Ten of Pentacles? Oh, I don't want to take all those, sorry. What's a Ten of Pentacles, Spirit? Give me one card. The Page of Cups reversed. The Ten of Swords. I feel like once you stop, giving into somebody who's just emotionally immature, you finally put the last nail in the coffin or something like that. I feel like that's when you get the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to have a victory or something, some sort of success, and it has to do with you just internally knowing that there is just something better out for you. Yeah, see, now you have the Nine of Swords, but it's in the reverse, and you have the Eight of Swords in the upright up here. So I feel like you're having some sort of, recovery, or, you know, learning to cope in a way, and it's happening quite fast with this. I feel like you're very dedicated to your mental health. Give me one more on this Ten of Pentacles for Gemini. The Nine of Cups reversed. Yeah, I feel like you're leaving something that just didn't fulfill you, and you knew that. Something that was codependent, something that was toxic, and instead you're putting your energy into something that will last a lifetime. I think that's really beautiful. What messages do you have for Gemini, Spirit, from the Angel Oracle? You deserve love and separation. Yeah, I definitely do think you're in a separation from somebody. But I think that's all changing. Once you start focusing on yourself, once you start, you know, gaining or like going toward your spiritual journey a little more. That's what I have for you though, Gemini. I hope it resonated. If you want to book a personal reading, the information will be down below. I'm going to move on to Cancer now. Hi, Cancer. We're going to see what your present energy is currently, the incoming shift, and what you don't see coming in your love life. Okay. What's Cancer's present energy at this moment in their love life? Okay, so you could be in some sort of connection where you're on the same page with someone. There's your energy, Cancer, right there with the Chariot reversed. So you're reversed. Your current energy, I feel like you want to offer something to somebody. There's some sort of mutual understanding or something like that. But with that Chariot reversed, what is that? The Fool. It's almost like you want to take a leap, or this person does toward you. But it's sort of like, it could either be like too forceful with that Chariot reversed, or it could feel like you don't have the power, or that this is like fear that's like holding you back from like fully taking this leap or something like that. But with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like it's not. I feel like it's more like forceful. Like it's like, oh no, we're going to do this because you're my person. I don't know. Okay, what's the incoming shift for Cancer? Ugh. Okay. Incoming shift. So something could turn quite toxic quite quick. Could get you in your head a lot. What's this Empress reversed? What's the Devil? Oof. If you're a feminine energy, I feel like you're looking for some sort of growth. You're looking for your shifts to come in. You're not really giving much love or nurturing to whoever you're dealing with. And you could essentially think that something is just too toxic. I mean, literally on this card with the Ten of Swords, it says, I let go of the past and embrace a new beginning. So I feel like if you're a feminine energy, that's what you're doing. Give me one on this Eight of Swords. Yeah, I mean, if you were dealing with somebody that was in and out, lacking self-control in some way, there could be a betrayal here as well. With that Ten of Swords Devil, that could definitely be like a terrible, terrible, terrible betrayal. What's his 3 of Wands for this Empress reversed? The 5 of Swords. She's surrendering something. Judgment. Yeah, calling judgment on a situation. It's like this feminine energy has found her purpose. And she's just not interested. And good for you. You know, not interested in something toxic, something controlling, someone arrogant. But I feel like whoever this Knight of Wands is very much in his head, or in their head. Doesn't have to be a masculine. Yeah, I feel like this feminine energy is having some sort of an awakening of this is just not how they want their future to go. And good for you, Cancer. What you don't see coming. You could feel rejected, or you could be rejecting some sort of traditional commitment. What's the 4 of Cups? Yeah, maybe you feel like something needs a higher standard or something like that. I feel like I'm speaking to a feminine energy. So you could feel like something just needs a higher standard, that somebody just isn't, you know, somebody's just a little lazy, or they lack motivation, or they're just not putting in the energy that they, you know, you feel that you deserve. What's the Hierophant? Yeah, you could feel like, you know, this commitment or whatever this person is offering you is like an illusion. So I feel like you're probably going to reject it. What's the Sun? The Emperor reversed. So we have the Emperor reversed and the Empress reversed. So I feel like the masculine energy, there's some sort of light being, why can't I get what I want to say? There's some sort of light being casted over this masculine's inconsistencies, his stubbornness, his, you know, the Emperor can also talk about, like, because if this is like, if you guys have children, or if this is like you are married to this person or something like that, the Emperor reverse can be somebody who is like an in and out person, like an in and out father even, you know. Give me one more on this Emperor reversed. What's going on with him? Yeah, I feel like he's watching the feminine, maybe wanting to offer, oh, what's the Justice? I feel like he feels unwelcome in somebody's space, or there's a lack of support or something like that. And so he might be trying to manifest some sort of, I don't know, it's maybe he comes forward with some sort of an apology or something like that. He feels left out in the cold. What's the Magician? What's he trying to manifest, this masculine? Some sort of success, recognition. He feels stressed out, burdened. He wants some sort of change. He might want the feminine to be more warm or charismatic, or, you know, show her love to him again. If that's not a third party, I don't know. Doesn't look like it, but I'm not sure. Okay. Let's do my angel oracles. What do you have for Cancer? Getting to know each other wanted to come out. Love yourself first. Ooh. And give your relationship a chance. What is this 10 of Swords and the Devil? That's what I want to know. Because why would we be giving this relationship a chance of all things? I feel like there was some sort of like stalling going on or something like that. Like somebody ghosted something. I feel like they thought it was a good investment, but they were still like stalling for some reason. Why, Spirit? The World reversed. There was something that they needed to close out on. Maybe some sort of conflict was happening. There was like some sort of argument or conflict. Clashes of ego. Alrighty. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want a personal reading, the information is down in the description box below. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Have a great week. I'm going to move on to Leo. Leo. Okay, we're going to see the present energy in your love life, incoming shift, and what you don't see coming. So, current energy for Leo in love. Ooh. I feel like you have either you're this masculine or you have a masculine in your energy that doesn't want to let you go. They find you very attractive. And it's an Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries. Pisces is also here. That's beautiful. What's the incoming shift? Gosh, everybody's getting the Eight of Swords today. This came out for like every sign. There's some sort of unbalance because somebody is like in their ego. Or someone's being arrogant. Or somebody's in and out. Or somebody's lacking self-control. And I feel like it's this Emperor archetype. What's that? Lover's reverse. That could also be like infidelity of some way. I feel like you're walking away from it. Or somebody's disconnecting because there could have been some sort of, infidelity of some sort. I took a left turn. What's that? Lover's reversed. Devil reversed. Yeah, I feel like you're over the toxicity. You're letting go of something. You're releasing it, or they are. Might be heartbroken about it at first, but the Knight of Wands reverse is just very in and out. They're very, they're there for a good time, not a long time. What's this? Eight of Swords? The King of Pentacles reverse. The masculine's very in his head. I mean, very greedy, very, poor with money, a user, possessive. So maybe this masculine doesn't want you to walk away. What doesn't Leo see coming? Oh, okay. Okay, I don't hate it. So you have the Empress and the Emperor here. I don't know if I'm talking to a feminine or a masculine. There are two masculine energies here. Talk about the Star reversed. There's a new opportunity in love. And I do feel like somebody wants to work together with you. They find you to be this Empress archetype. So, the divine feminine, beautiful. I feel like if you have kids with this person or something like that, they do want to work together with you, but maybe you're a little hopeless that can even happen. I'm getting like somebody doesn't really have like the self-confidence to do so, or they need to gain that in some way. And it's weird. I feel like it has a lot to do with money or finances or something. Like somebody might not, with that Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles reversed, maybe this person gets in their ego about money or about finances or something like that. And that causes like an argument with that Five of Wands, or that's maybe what the shakeup is. What's this Ace of Cups? This can be a brand new person. Temperance. Oh, that's beautiful. Temperance and the Ace of Cups. This is something that's really going to ground you. Bring peace and harmony into your life. I mean, this could even just be as simple as like a coworker, or like maybe just a close friend when you're feeling down that comes in. But it's something that's really going to like, you know, have some sort of emotional awakening for you. I think that's really beautiful, Leo. What other messages do you have? Make the effort and release your ex. So maybe this is about, you know, walking away from something. Healing family issues, keep an open mind, and let go of control. The time has come to clear your energy, and great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So maybe you were dealing with two different people here, and it's telling you that you have to release one. But I'd pick the Emperor. Leave the greedy one to someone else. But that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope it resonated. If you want a private reading, the information is down below. Now I'm going to move on to Virgo. Let's see. Okay, Virgo. Let's see your present energy in your love life, of incoming shift or the shakeup, and then what you don't see coming. Okay, for Virgo Spirit. Present energy in their love life. It was on sideways, so I'm going to take it upright. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Death. So I feel like you're in some sort of strong connection here. Somebody is really putting in the effort toward you, or you are. There's some sort of change here that's happening. The Three of Wands. Maybe you're finally starting to see some sort of progress and growth in this connection. I could also see you having, you know, options in love, some sort of choice in love, and you ending one situation to go toward another. I could also see that. I don't know if that's what's going on. Okay. Let's see the incoming shift or the shakeup that is coming in the near future. There you are with the Hermit. So the Hermit reversed, the Two of Pentacles reversed, and then the Justice. So I feel like if you were in this sort of hermit mode, and it's interesting that that's right under the Eight of Pentacles, that's also Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Or another Virgo. But I'm almost getting this vibe of like, yeah, you were in a connection, but it felt very unbalanced, or maybe you were just really, really focused on yourself, but you were still in a connection, but still that felt unbalanced, or it's about to. And with Justice there, you know, I feel like you're getting some sort of good karma in some way, or maybe somebody that you've been dealing with for a while is finally, you know, getting out of this hermit mode that they were in, and they're, you know, stopping with their chaotic ways, and they've sort of learned that they need to be honest and have integrity in some regard to sort of balance out your connection. And it's interesting that that's coming after death there. So it's like that is the big transformation, or that is the big, you know, that's something that's happening. What you don't see coming. What does Virgo not see coming, Spirit? Okay, so some sort of communication, maybe travel. Ugh. What's the Emperor reversed? Okay, so there could be somebody coming toward you in quite a aggressive way because they feel like they're left out in the cold. They might just travel toward you too, just like show up at your door. Ugh. Anyone on that Knight of Swords reversed? The King, yeah, they want to talk. They want to talk about what? About what? I'm nosy. Oh, they feel rejected. They feel rejected by you. So be cautious of that. Set your Ring camera alarm. So what does this person like want with Virgo? I'm sorry, I just want to know. Like, what does this person want with Virgo? Maybe they want to get on the same page with you. They feel rejected, or they feel like your separation. They feel like you're being kind of stubborn. I feel like they want commitment. They feel like you guys have the same values, same morals. I'm getting this energy of you're just sort of working on yourself, being a little bit of like a workaholic. Like, yeah, maybe you did reject this person or withdraw from this person, but this is what this person wants with you. Oh, this is what they want from you. Yeah, I feel like they just want to get on the same page or something. What's the Two of Cups about? Maybe a missed opportunity or some sort of false start the two of you had. What's that Knight of Pentacles reversed? It's like they want to surrender something. Surrender this like the way, maybe they want to explain to you how, like, why they stopped taking initiative in something. I don't know, Virgo. That was one of my favorite ones today. Okay, let's see what advice Spirit wants to give for this connection. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime, and love yourself first. I didn't really get a vibe that you weren't loving yourself. But I don't know, maybe this person is toxic and you shouldn't hear what they have to say. New love at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you can expect new love soon. That's what I have for you though, Virgo. I hope it resonated. If you do want to book a private reading with me, the information is in the description below. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to move on to Libra. Okay. Hi, Libra. All right. Let's see your present energy, incoming shift, or the shakeup coming toward you in love. And then lastly, what you don't see coming. So what's present energy for Libra currently, Spirit, in their love life? What's going on currently for Libra in their love life? You could be procrastinating love a little bit, delaying it in some way. What's that Ace of Cups? Maybe you're getting a lot of attention from like a new suitor or something like that, but it's really nothing that you're really wasting your time on. It's almost, I'm getting an energy of like maybe you're on dating apps or something like that, and maybe somebody really has caught your attention and you like the way that they, you know, compliment you, and the way that they, you know, maybe you guys just have, I mean, I don't have that, but maybe this guy's given you, or this person's given you like the butterflies in your stomach or wherever. But you're just sort of like, oh well. Okay, let's see the incoming shift. Okay, maybe a new job. Your money's looking good. Yeah, I just don't see you putting a lot of energy into love. It's like you're stalling. You're focused on yourself. You're in this Queen of Pentacles mode. If you're a mother, you're being very, you know, about your routine and dealing with your, you know, just being just like very like nurturing and practical and caring toward your children or yourself even. Being a homebody a little bit. It's like you're standing still. What's the Two of Cups? You could, you know, maybe this Ace of Cups, this person you were talking to, it ends up that you decide to surrender it because you feel like you guys just aren't on the same page about something in some way. What doesn't Libra see coming in the near future? Yeah. Maybe the person you were dealing with or the person you are dealing with, you realize they just might be a liar. They might be emotionally unavailable. They might be a little reckless or have a lot of imbalances emotionally. You feel like you do have like a lot of fun and curiosity, or maybe you receive some sort of text messages from this King of Cups reversed. What's the Page of Wands? The Four of Pentacles, but I feel like you hold back, or maybe somebody messages you after a while, or maybe they have this like obsession that, you know, they really want to hold on to this or something like that. But I don't feel like you're vibing with it. Give me one on that King of Cups reversed. Five of Swords reversed. Tower reversed. Yeah, I feel like they don't want to let you go. They don't want to surrender something. They want some sort of reconciliation. But it's coming in very, very reckless. Give me that Temperance. Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're going to reject it. I feel like you're in this space of you just want like calmness right now in your life. Give me some advice for Libra dealing with this person. Passion. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, and positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, try to stay positive. I mean, I feel like you're in this Queen of Pentacles energy. I don't exactly think you're being negative, but careful of somebody just not really open to commitment and just wanting a little passion with you. I mean, if that's what you're into, sure, but that's what I have for you, Libra. If you want to book a private reading, information is down below. I'm going to move on to Scorpio. Okay. Hi Scorpio, we're going to do your present energy in your love life, incoming shift, and then what you don't see coming. So it's Scorpio's present energy, Spirit. Okay. There could be some sort of blocks in communication with someone, but I feel like you're trying to balance something out. There could have been some sort of secret that was revealed here. With that High Priestess reverse, we have Pisces energy here. But I feel like you're staying afloat. You're being flexible. You're pivoting, and I feel like you're handling things quite well, Scorpio. What is the Eight of Wands? Why is there blocked communication? You might not know how to move forward with someone, or you're avoiding some sort of risk, or maybe they are. You might be in a little bit of like analysis paralysis mode. Moon reverse. Yeah, I feel like something was revealed. What was revealed? Ooh, third party situation possibly. Some sort of gossip, rumors, drama. What is the incoming shift for Scorpio? Wow, I'd say that is a shift. Or, I don't know, what's that Page of Swords reversed? What's this Page of Swords reversed? Okay, I want you to, just be a little careful, because that Page of Swords reversed can be very assumptory. So somebody could be assuming something about you to do with like some sort of family dynamic. They could be feeling rejected, or maybe you could. It's like somebody's coming toward you with some sort of they want success and some sort of legacy or family dynamic. They want to build some sort of foundation with you, but they might be assuming a lot about you. And it might be giving them like the ick or something like that. Or maybe you're assuming a lot about this person, I'm not sure. But that's a pretty cool shift right there. What's the Page of Swords reversed? Give me one more. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. You might be being very critical of somebody, or somebody's being critical of you. Or maybe they have a little bit of a bad reputation with that Three of Cups reversed. And then the Eight of Pentacles reversed. What don't they see coming, Spirit? Oof. I mean, maybe what the shakeup is you find out someone's married. I hate to say that, but or you find out somebody's in another connection, or maybe you find out somebody was actually really wealthy and they've been making you pay for everything or something, or making you feel guilty to, I don't know. But you seem to be very jealous, or somebody does. And it's almost like there's some sort of heartbreak and somebody starts holding back or something. Scorpios, your guys' readings are always the craziest on my channel. I always have to sage after, because I'm just like, what is this mess? No, just kidding. I don't mean to say that. That was rude, but what is this like? It's always so complicated. It's never just like, I feel like there's always so many ins and outs. I don't remember the reading that I did for you guys. I feel like it was in July. I mean, my channel's only been around for like 3 weeks. I think it was in July, but I was like, what the heck did I just read? So I feel like I'm picking up on that. What advice do you have for Scorpio? I don't mean to be disrespectful to your guys' situations. I was just like kidding. I'm sorry. It's not messy. Okay, stay optimistic about your love life and playfulness, codependency, and chemistry. You could have a lot of chemistry with somebody, but don't stay in something that makes you the Queen of Wands reversed. Don't stay in something that makes you insecure or question your worth, or lack confidence in some way, or something that breaks your heart over and over again. Because I'm getting that with this Eight of Pentacles. It's like repeated patterns. It's like insanity. But also with that, you know, this is an assumptory card with that Page of Swords reverse. It's like or you could be like gathering information. Either one. But that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want a personal reading, information is in the description box below. Okay, Sag. Let's see what's shifting in your love life. Let's pick up on your present energy. Then we're going to do incoming shift or the shakeup, and then what you don't see coming. So tell me what Sag's current energy is like in their love life. What's going on currently? Okay, so there's some sort of blocked communication here. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Some sort of blocked communication here. There could be some sort of gossip or someone assuming a lot about you. There could be somebody here who is putting in like less effort than usual. They could be spying on you, but not necessarily in like the best of, maybe not have the best of intentions. What's the incoming shift for Sag? Bless me. Okay. So the Nine of Swords reversed, the Lovers. You could get out of your head in some way because somebody seems to be really showing you a lot of support, equal give and take here. Give me one on that Chariot. Temperance reversed. Somebody could be coming toward you in sort of a chaotic way or just like an unbalanced way. But I feel like somebody might be, you know, shifting that energy that they were in before. They could be dealing with some mental health issues as well. This is a very strong connection with that Lovers, though. So I feel like something's shifting into the positive in the near future. Tell me what they don't see coming. What Sagittarius don't see coming. My goodness, cards are flying. There could be some sort of conversation, clarity, breakthrough about a situation where you just felt, you know, like something was stuck, or maybe you guys were in, you know, a stalemate with someone, some sort of like a analysis paralysis. Yeah, maybe you thought that you were like stuck with some sort of, maybe it's to do with like your home or something that you're committed to in some way. Yeah, if you were like stuck in something with somebody, I feel like maybe now somebody wants to defend their connection with you, or this connection with you. They want something, you know, like a higher level of commitment because they had some sort of breakthrough, or you two had some sort of, you know, some sort of conversation that really, give me one on that Two of Wands reversed. High Priestess reversed. I feel like something was like, I feel like something was revealed about something to do with maybe this person not ready for some sort of big change to be made, or maybe you weren't. But somebody sees you as this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this has to do with like a family dynamic or something like that. Maybe where you just didn't feel supported. But there is clarity coming. There is some sort of breakthrough, some sort of truth. What else do you have for Sag? Healing family issues and let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And engagement at the bottom. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. That's what I have for you, Sag. I'm going to move on. Or if you want a personal reading, information is down below. I'm going to move on to Capricorn. Oh, my dog. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn. So we're going to see what's shifting in your love life. We're going to do your present energy, the incoming shift, and then what you don't see coming. So for Capricorn, what's the present energy for Capricorn in their love life? World reversed. Something that feels incomplete. You could be this man, or you could be dealing with two masculines, or you could be dealing with one, I'm not sure. Or you could be this masculine. This could be a same-sex relationship even. You could be a earth sign dealing with an air sign. But it feels like there's some sort of lack of closure or something that feels incomplete here. And I feel like the air sign is like shutting down in some way or being like dishonest about something. Give me one on the King of Swords reversed. Yeah, I feel like they're holding back. I feel like they're not saying anything. Give me one on this King of Pentacles. I feel like this King of Pentacles is stuck. Like they can't really get over something. They might want to come in with some sort of, you know, information. What's the world reversed about? It's about a connection. It's about a connection. Maybe somebody was dealing with, you know, multiple lovers here. That Queen of Wands reverse. The Queen of Wands reverse can be somebody who's a little, it could either be that they're jealous or they could be a little, you know, open to whatever. What is the incoming shift? I'm not really too sure what's going on in this one. Capricorn, so take what resonates, leave the rest. I feel like there's some sort of self-doubt here in the near future. Someone's sort of playing the victim a little bit. There could be communication or travel. But it's like somebody doesn't want to be vulnerable or... What's this 8 of Wands? The 5 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like maybe you're in a conflict with this person or there's some sort of competition in some way. Maybe you get news around that. It's like somebody here is like failing to learn life's lessons or just playing like this like victim. What doesn't Capricorn see coming? If this was a family dynamic, be some sort of like divorce. It could be a stalemate. It could be recovering from a failing family, or if, you know, some sort of, there could be like finances involved. There could be hidden information here. What's a Two of Swords reversed? Maybe you get clarity around this. What's the Ten of Pentacles reversed? The Eight of Pentacles. Somebody might want to work on a family. They might want to work on some sort of, it's like somebody's working on, so what's the Nine of Swords reversed? This reading is really all over the place. Somebody doesn't trust something. The feminine energy just is, she doesn't trust somebody, or she's jealous or something like that. But I feel like she might be coming out of that a little bit with that Nine of Swords reversed. But somebody wants to work on a family dynamic. Somebody has some sort of clarity or motivation that they didn't have in the past. Could be dealing with a Virgo, a Cancer, Leo, Gemini. What do you have for Capricorn? I think that's 2 actually. Chemistry and flirt. Past life relationship, keep an open mind. Separation at the bottom. Maybe you are in separation with this person currently. Maybe they're not saying anything. But it's like somebody wants to work on like a family. But it's like the feminine doesn't trust it, or the feminine's jealous, or some sort of conflict about travel, or somebody not learning lessons. Somebody's playing the victim. It's a very strong relationship with that lovers, though, a very strong connection. That's what I have for you, though, Capricorn. I'm going to move on to Aquarius. If you do want to get a personal reading, the information is down below. Okay, Aquarius. Shoot. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what is shifting in your love life. Let's see your present energy in love, incoming shift, and then what you don't see coming. Okay, Spirit, for Aquarius, what's going on? Oh, I dropped a card. What's going on currently? What's their present energy in love? What's going on currently in their love life? Don't want to. Okay. So you could be keeping to yourself at this time, Pisces energy with that High Priestess, Eight of Cups reversed, Three Wands reversed. You could feel like you can't really get over something, or you could feel frustrated because somebody keeps returning to you and you don't really see a lot of progress with them. Maybe this person has, you know, maybe intuitively you feel like, oh, will I ever get over this person? Maybe something was revealed to you that really frustrated you, or maybe you're blocking your intuition. I mean, I don't think so, because you're in that High Priestess energy. Maybe you're letting go of fear about these delays. Justice. I feel like some sort of like good karma is coming toward you from just like being a good person. I do see you stuck in the past a little bit, though. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra. What's this Moon reversed? If there was some sort of secret revealed, There could be a lot of regret around that. Somebody could be apologizing for that or taking some sort of accountability in some way. Somebody from your past. What's the incoming shift for Aquarius? Well, you're completing some sort of cycle here with somebody that just wasn't, you know, putting in, that was like repeating mistakes a lot. You could have been dealing with a Virgo, or we have Scorpio here too. Somebody who was like not putting in a lot of effort with you or something. Something here is completing and there's some sort of renewal or awakening. Could be a reconciliation as well. What is that Eight of Pentacles reversed? You could be being very critical of this person. Three of Swords, there could be a breakup here. Somebody could be very sad and you could, or this person could, and you could be saying very critical things. But I feel like there's some sort of completion of that. I feel like you're finding your purpose, or this person is. What you don't see coming. I feel like whoever you're dealing with just feels very like they have to give up because there's no more love, or you're not gonna nurture the connection anymore, or I feel like it's just like standing still with you. It's just stagnant. You're just you know. You or this person, either one. It's like somebody here feels like they just have to give up. They might feel like you're being very cold, or you know, maybe you feel like this person's being very cold, but it's just like the connection's just standing still. There's no progress at all. I feel like there's some sort of like forgiveness or positive change or something like that. Maybe in a new connection, or maybe you're just realizing, you know, you have to focus on yourself, your children, your legacy. I feel like you're like recovering from this breakup in a way that doesn't really have to do with love from another or love from anyone other than yourself. You deserve love, you are lovable, and religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, no matter how much we try to force something with that Eight of Pentacles reversed, right? Like banging our head against a wall over and over and over again, returning to something with that Eight of Cups reversed over and over again. It's like, you know, nothing's going to change until it's like your time in your spiritual path to, you know, you have to learn so many lessons, and so do other people, in order to come together. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope it resonated. I'm going to move on to Pisces now. If you do want to book a personal reading, the information is down below. Okay. I'm going to do Pisces. Okay. Pisces. Pisces fishies. Oh. Okay. So for my Pisces, let's see what's shifting in your love life, Pisces. Present energy, incoming shift, and then what you don't see coming. Spirit, what do you have for Pisces? What's our present energy, current energy for Pisces in love? Oh, toot, toot. What's that Ace of Cups reversed? Yeah, I feel like you're having trouble getting over something from the past. You could have shut somebody out that was sort of inconsistent, a little in and out. Someone who was lacking self-control in some way. What's this moon? I feel like you're keeping to yourself, trusting your intuition, and just wanting peace. I don't feel like this is internally bothering you anymore, even though it might feel like you're trapped or you keep returning to something that you maybe shouldn't. What's this Knight of Wands reversed? The Chariot reversed. Could be dealing with Cancer and Pisces here. It's like you feel powerless in something. You're just like, you give up. Because somebody is just very in and out. Or somebody could be quite forceful or have been in the past. Or maybe they've stopped taking action toward you in some way. What's the incoming shift or the shakeup for Pisces? What's the incoming shift? I do see you getting on the same page with someone. Someone is doing a lot of self-reflection here. Somebody's withdrawing. Somebody might be getting the self-confidence to... What's the Strength card? The Lovers. What's the Two of Cups? One more. I feel like this is some sort of relationship that you just don't want to give up. It's like you're leaving your comfort zone. What's the Death reversed? Be careful of repeated... Okay, well maybe somebody's apologizing, taking accountability for, something that they don't want to change, and that's why you're not giving up on it. It's like somebody found some sort of courage or confidence to overcome some sort of problems from the past. What's this Hermit? I don't know if they had some guidance. Maybe they took some time after some sort of, argument or something like that to really dive deep into where they went wrong in something. My camera's gonna die. What doesn't Pisces see coming in their love life? I do see some sort of someone's giving up on some sort of, well, what's the Temperance reversed? What's this King of Swords reversed doing? What's the Star reversed? I see this King of Swords, if this person isn't talking to you or something like that, I see them in, what you don't see coming is, if you don't feel a lot of, hope or faith with this, it's almost they want to take some sort of practical action to renew something with you on some sort of higher level of commitment. They do want to take some sort of leap here, and it's like they're giving up this energy that they were in before where, they were a little chaotic or they were bringing chaos into your connection or something like that. What's the Hierophant? Yeah, it's like they want to come out of the cold in some way. Take some sort of leap toward this Queen of Pentacles. Empress on the bottom. I'm not getting a bad vibe. This person could be feeling very sad or heartbroken. Give me one on this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like the feminine's very frustrated or something like that. She doesn't see a lot of movement forward. There's a lot of delays here. But I feel like this masculine wants to heal something. They want some sort of forgiveness. Free yourself. You deserve love. Sorry, I'm getting calls. You deserve love, free yourself, true love, and release your ex. So God or Spirit is telling you to release something here. Maybe, you know, something to do with toxicity here. You know, don't go back to something because it feels comfortable either with that Six of Swords reverse. What is this masculine's intention? I feel like my camera's gonna freaking die. What's this masculine's true intention? They want to heal something. They want to recover something. They want to take, you know, some sort of burdens from you. They feel like a failure. They feel like there's been a lot of delays. What's their true intention? They look at you like the Empress. They want to close out some sort of cycle with you in some sort of like amicable way. King of Pentacles. It's like they want to show up stable. They want to like be reliable. They want to stand up for this connection, but they know you don't trust it. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope it resonated. If you do want a personal reading, information is down below. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Have a great week, Pisces.